Ni hao YouTube, what's going on? Saarland to China. I wish all of you a happy new year 2019. Ich wünsche euch allen da draußen ein gutes neues Jahr 2019. Or how people say in Chinese, 新年快乐. Man, it's already 2019. This is absolutely unbelievable. I still remember when exactly 1 year ago, I did this video on YouTube showing you what my plans are for the upcoming year 2018. And wow, let me tell you, this was a great year, man. To be honest with you, I think that was the year I did most of the productive things I've ever done on YouTube. That was just impressive. I just remember exactly 1 year ago, I did this video where I was talking about what I want to show you in 2018, and I wasn't even aware of what would really happen. There was so many highlights on my channel this year, and one of the biggest highlights was that I met another guy from my hometown in Saarbrücken. He is called Lukas, and we were checking out many different locations in Harbin, and he was basically my cameraman. He was filming amazing stuff. He did this really well. We went together on the Harbin night market, and we did a lot of very cool stuff there. That was really impressive. Eating spiders and stuff. I still remember this. My God, that was just crazy. And yeah, we went to a traditional Baozi shop in Harbin, eating typical Harbin Baozi in the most famous, most traditional Baozi shop in Harbin. We went to a very good Western restaurant in Harbin's most famous street, Zhongyang Dajie, which was impressive. So a big thank you to Lukas. He did really a lot to improve the quality of my videos this year. So I highly recommend you also check out his channel. His channel is in the description below. I'll leave you a link there, or you can just Google or look on YouTube, Lucky Luke Harbin, and then you will find his channel. Absolutely amazing. And also the editing of the videos were the whole editing was much more challenging for me, you know. At this time I had to use 4 or 5 tracks to edit the videos, and I had a soundtrack. I had 2 or 3 different cameras to get along with, and that was much more complicated. And I think, in my opinion, the quality of my videos improved a lot last year. For example, you could see in the beginning of the year I was able to afford a GoPro 6, and you could see, for example, in my Fuerteventura 2018 video that the quality of the video and the stabilization especially improved a lot. And with this camera I did one of my favorite series this year, which was the very nice Chinese street food series, and I really liked it a lot, man. That was so much fun, and that was a 10-part series where I go through Harbin in a special quarter where you can get all the traditional and more or less authentic street food you cannot get in any restaurants. And for me that was so interesting, and so many of those dishes were so delicious. So you absolutely have to check this out if you didn't see this yet. That was really cool. And in this video, you can see I'm using an external microphone, an external an extra audio track, different cameras to record what I'm actually showing you. And I think that was a big improvement. And you know, when I remember, for example, I can see here last year, that was I think in February 2018, I made a thank you video for the 2000 subscribers on my channel. So when I remember, I think in January 2018 I had like 1,600 subscribers, and now I already have more than 3,300 subscribers, which means like my subscribers more than doubled in this year. And I think this really confirmed for me personally that my videos got a little bit better. So I thank you very much for your support on my videos. I want to say a special thanks to all my Patreons supporting me on my Patreon account. And also thank you very much for all the people who donated something on the PayPal account. You can see the link in the description. If you want to donate €1, €2, it doesn't matter. You can donate this here. When you click on the link in the description, you can donate by PayPal or by Patreon as you like, €1 or €1 a month. But there were people who donated €50, and this is just unbelievable. This is just incredible, and I would have never expected this, and it really blew my mind. So at this point, thank you so much. Thank you so much for supporting me in this way. In this way, I was able to afford another GoPro. This year I bought the GoPro 7 as well, which I like much more than the GoPro 6. In my opinion, the GoPro 6 had a couple of problems, and I was using it with a gimbal as well. But the GoPro 7 improved so much that you don't need any gimbal anymore. It has the hyper smooth function, and I will introduce this camera to you in one of my following videos. And also there were so many interesting videos we had this year. For example, in the beginning of the year 2018, there was this incident with Mercedes-Benz in Germany, which really affected, let's say, at least a little bit, the Chinese-German relationships. And then recently we had this huge incident with Dolce & Gabbana and China. Man, that was just crazy what happened there. So I always try to inform you how my life in China really is. I've been living in Harbin in China for 5 years now, and I also gave you an inside view in my daily life as a teacher. I was showing you one of my classes. I was meeting up with Lukas, who is also teaching German in Harbin, and I was trying to give you some help to support you, to support and to inform everyone who is interested in living in China, traveling in China, teaching in China, eating in China, speaking Chinese. You know, talking about traveling in China, right now is the best time to travel in China, because now the time when the famous Harbin Ice and Snow World takes place is the Harbin Bingxue Dashijie. And I made a travel guide about traveling in Harbin, which many people think is very useful. And I thought I should really do a travel guide, because there is none, you know, at least on YouTube. There is no real travel guide for Harbin, and Harbin is not so famous. So when you come here, you have no idea what to expect. So I did this travel guide explaining like where you should go to see the most interesting things. Can you go by cab? Should you book a tour? Where to eat the best food? Which kind of dishes should you absolutely try? And many other advice I was giving you in the video. And then there was another friend from Saarland who visited me here in Harbin, Gerhard. Best wishes to you. That was just impressive, you know, like Saarland is a very small Bundesland, like a federal state in Germany, but there were already so many people from Saarland here in Harbin visiting me, from Quierschied, Fischbach, Saarbrücken, Riegelsberg. You know, it's like crazy. Really nice. I'm always happy to meet people here from my hometown, so to say, and that was just that was so cool. And also on my channel I like to introduce a little bit about the Chinese language, but I thought this channel, Saarland to China, should rather be about talking about my life here and the culture I experience. And as you could see, food is a big part of the Chinese culture. So many of my videos are food related. I'm not the food ranger, okay? Some people tell me on videos, oh, you look like the food ranger or something like that, you know. No, this is not what I am, and this is also not my intention. But you have to know that food is a big part of Chinese culture, you know. So I'd say this is maybe 50 or 60% of my videos are food related, just because I want to show you all the culture China has, and food is such a big part. But also I want to introduce you to the Chinese language. But as I said, this channel is rather culture related, so I thought maybe I could do a second channel, which I first called languageschool.rocks, and my intention was to teach Chinese, French, English and German there. Not really to teach, but to explain some things about the language. And then later it turned out that that was just too much, you know. I was expecting too much from me. I just cannot handle so many languages and stuff on one channel. So I decided to rename this channel into Deutsch-Chinesisch-Lehrer, and my intention on this channel is to give some special advice about Chinese language for learners from Germany, and to give some special advice for German language for Chinese learners. So check out this channel, subscribe to this channel this year. My plan is to really improve this channel, Deutsch-Chinesisch-Lehrer, and I want to give you some really good translations in Chinese and in German you can use every day on an everyday basis, which means like the most important sentences you need every day, and also which are sometimes really hard to translate. So check out my second channel, Deutsch-Chinesisch-Lehrer, if you want to learn Chinese or German. So what are the other plans for this year? As I already said, I got the GoPro 7 going, and I want to play around with that and see what I can do with that. And I also ordered the DJI Osmo Pocket, and I will do a comparison video of the DJI Osmo Pocket and the GoPro 7, because as you already know, DJI is already very famous for drones. It's a very good Chinese company, and now they came up with, let's say, a little competitor for the GoPro 7, and I will tell you if the Osmo Pocket is really able to compete with the GoPro 7 in one of my next videos. So don't forget to subscribe. The video will come very shortly. So this year I really want to focus on the language and translation aspect, and also I want to focus a little bit on my camera skills. I want to improve my camera skills a little bit, and I think there will be some very new videos. Like I want to implement some new style, just try to come up with something new. So this will be my big challenge for this year. I think the last year I already improved the camera handling and all that stuff a lot, and this year the big challenge will be for me to improve a little bit on the content and the format, and I'm really happy to bring you something really new, so you can already be a bit excited about this new year. I am too. And in a couple of days I will be back in Germany, and if you remember, last year in summer I was in Germany for about a month. And I did myself a little challenge in 2018. I thought during this month in Germany, I want to give you one video per day like an inside view about my life in Germany, and I did one video per day. I think that was quite interesting, but not many people watched it, to be honest with you. There were other videos from China that were much more successful. So I was thinking maybe during my stay in Germany, maybe I'd give you a new video like every second day, and I might rather focus on the German language. So I highly recommend you to check out my second channel, my language channel, in case you wonder why you don't hear much from me on Saarland to China. So make sure to check out both of the channels. I will be maybe streaming live on both of them. This is another thing I want to try in 2019, some live streaming, which I will mainly do from Germany, because it's just the quality will be much better. And then there is another thing I would like to mention. There was so many nice people I got to know this year, because I created a Facebook group which is called Deutsch-Chinesischer Austausch. So this is completely related to German-Chinese, let's say, exchange, cultural exchange. And I also created the same group on WeChat. And every day we communicate in German and in Chinese, and we exchange a lot of interesting news about Germany, about China. For example, today someone posted like the New Year's inauguration speech of the president of China and of Angela Merkel from Germany. And that was just like interesting to compare things like this. You know, we have really good exchange in these groups. So check it out on Facebook or on WeChat, or you can contact me in the link below to get in touch with me and the group Deutsch-Chinesischer Austausch. I will put the link in the description. And as I did this group, I got to know more and more people who are interested in China. I was able to help many people from other countries to get involved in a job in China, to become a teacher in China. So if you are interested in working in China, just let me know. I'm trying to give you all the help I can. If there is any question, let me know in the comments in this video. There were already many people asking me stuff. How can I get to China? And I was already giving many advice in my in other videos I did before, so don't miss to check them out. And I met another really interesting person from Germany who is called Rainer Schirmeister, and he did something last year I was wanting to do for a very long time. He wrote a really great ebook on how to move to China. In this book you can see everything you have to know before you are actually going to China. And let me tell you, this book has it all. It gives you all the special advice you need to know if you want to work in China. So if you're interested in this ebook, it's offered for a really good price. I will post an affiliate link in the description below. Very awesome thing. And also I met so many other nice people from Saarland, you know, very nice people who are kind of related to China. So best wishes goes out to Saarland, to all the Chinese working, studying, living there. Best wishes to all the German Saarland people, and also best wishes to Finn. Also very nice to meet you. I mean, there were so many people I met this year, and we still have like contact every day, and it's so great to see that we have such a great Chinese German community going here through my channel. You know, this is what really makes me happy. I mean, I did this video, why am I doing this channel? And my major intention, the major purpose of this channel is like to connect China and Germany through the people, you know, and through the culture. and through the economy, like everything that's going on between China and Germany, I want to maybe display, to show you, to summarize on my channel. So if you are interested in China or Germany and China, then you absolutely should subscribe to this channel. Well, I think enough said. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for supporting me from everywhere in the world. Thank you so much for leaving comments on my videos. I really like to read your comments and I really reply to all of your comments. And as usual, I thank you so much for leaving me a thumbs up when you like this video. Especially on the Harbin Ice and Snow World video, I got a lot of thumbs up. I really appreciate that, and you know, this supports me a lot. Only with I mean, you can donate €1 or $1 or whatever you want, and that's absolutely amazing. But if you don't have the money or you think I'm not worth being supported financially, then you can still support me with a thumbs up. This makes me really happy, you know, and also by just putting a comment, you can tell me in the video, like, what did you like? What could I improve? You can tell me in my videos, like, what you want to see in the future. As I already said many times, I'm just a normal guy. I'm a normal guy sitting here on my computer editing the videos. I'm sitting here in my room in China, and every day I show you something from China, you know. And also I talk about Germany. I also show you something about Germany. This is all I do. I'm like the link, the connection between Germany and China, and this is what I really like. And many people already told me, you know, when I watch your videos, I can really see that you like what you're doing. And yeah, this is just my hobby, you know, it's my hobby. I really like it. I'm working here as a teacher, you know, but this videos is just my hobby. So I appreciate any kind of support from you. It makes me even more happy. Okay, enough said. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the new year 2019, and I hope this year will be as happy and successful as the last year 2018. I wish you all the happiness, health, good money, friends, whatever you want, for whatever you wish for the next year. And I'm happy to see you in my next videos in the new year 2019. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up and comment something in this video. I'm always happy to read from you. Thank you so much for your support. See you in the next video. Bye bye. 再见.